Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabi Hari Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dari Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Viravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Viravanachari
Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha
Girivaradari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Viravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Viravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Kunja Bihari
India had faced an incredible bhakti movement. By Krishna's mercy, in that period of time, all over India, the several sadhus appeared in all the directions. Originally, Bhakti movement is obviously started by Mahaprabhu. And on the other sides, on one side there was Meera. She was also explaining about Krishna Bhakti. Then on the side of Gujarat, there is one Narsi Mehta. He's also a very bona fide devotee. Actually, Padma Puran says Bhakti appeared from Dravid, from South India. Utpanna Dravide Saham. Bhakti appeared from South India. Then Briddhim Karnatake Gata. She even got so much respect and she spread a lot in Karnataka. Then Kwachin Maharashtra. Then in Maharashtra, she also have a bit respect. But Gurjare Jirnatam Gata. When she went to Gujarat, she became old. Because no one is even thinking about Bhakti. That Padma Puran says. But when she again came back to Vrindavan, then Taruni Gataha. She again become so young, youthful. But Gyan and Vairagya was still old in Vrindavan. So, the time which was explained in Gujarat was very horrible, like in Bengal. So there, then it's a saying that Narsi Mehta has appeared and he started the devotion of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna in Gujarat. So then the mood of Gujarat changed. So like this, all over India, Surdas, Raidas, Nandadas, Nagaridas, Haridas, Kabirdas, Tulsidas, all the Das appeared together. This was, in Indian history, it's always a remarkable time. After just at the time of Mahaprabhu. First from him and then all over India in the different forms. And then Tukaram, then Namadev. These are sadhus of Maharashtra. Tukaram, Namadev, Shakkubai, Janabai. They are the sadhus from Maharashtra. So, Mirabai started and spread this bhakti movement in a beautiful place known as Rajasthan. And the mood and the culture of Rajasthan is very close to Braja. And there are thousands of similarities between Braja and Rajasthan. In India, there is a state where Mathura, Vrindavan and Agra is. That state is known as Uttar Pradesh. You might have heard about it. But this is a new name. There was no name like Uttar Pradesh. The name was Rajasthan. This is an ancient name. And then Vraja. Still, half bit of Braj comes in the state of Rajasthan. Still, if you go to Govardhan Parikrama, there is a sector in between Govardhan Parikrama that comes in Rajasthan. So Braj is just in the border of Rajasthan. And in Rajasthan, the style as they tied their turban is very same like Vraja. So Rajasthan is very close to Vraja. She has started this bhakti movement in Rajasthan. But what the difference is, in our bhakti there are two standards, Swakiya and Parakiya. The two bhava are there. In a very simple words, Swakiya, Krishna is my like husband. Parakiya, that Krishna is ours, like husband, but he is not our husband, he is married to someone else. Par. Or I am married to someone else, but still Krishna is mine. Par. Parakiya. Like Krishna is somebody else, but but the Kanta bhav, like the gopis have, that Krishna is our husband, but from the heart. From outside Parakiya. So that Parakiya bhav, that he is mine also and he is not mine also, would generate even more rasa. There is a separation in between also. But in Swakiya bhav, there is nothing like this. Because internally and externally, he is mine and he is married to me also. So, Gaudiya Sampradaya says Parakiya bhav is ultimate. Gopis have Parakiya bhav. But the bhav in Meera was Swakiya bhav. Meera thinks Krishna is her husband. How this happened? She born in Rajasthan in a lineage of kings and queens. Once she was walking with her mother, and in India there is also a procession when a groom goes for marriage. They sit on a horse and then they go. That's known as Bharat. So that groom, this nice with band and with instruments, it was happening. Meera asked, when she was 5-year-old, Meera asked, "Oh mother, what is this happening?" He said, "The groom is going to get married to the bride's place." "Oh, so where is my groom?" She asked simply. Mother of Meera said, in a corner there was a small temple of Krishna. Mother said, your groom is sitting there. This just one line created the whole devotion in her life. Her life is changed. She actually accepted Krishna as her groom. Jaake sir moor mukut mero pati soi. So in beautiful Vraj and Rajasthani, there's thousands of songs and pada of Meera's available. Several stories of Meera's are there. I'll just express one small. She got married with Raja Bhoj, who was also a king. After marriage, Meera was sitting inside the room. King went there. Meera said, "Oh king, I want to say one thing. Actually, my parents have cheated you. This is my second marriage." He said, "Really? But I have heard this is your first marriage." No. Everyone have hide this, but this is my second marriage. So where is your first husband? He said, "He's inside." He got so angry. Before me, even he's inside my palace and my room also inside this. You bring him here to killed by me? Where is he? Bring him. Meera went inside and bring a small deity of Krishna and said, "O king, Jaake sir moor mukut Miropati Soi. The one who has a beautiful crown with peacock feather is my husband. Bhoj actually did pronounce. You cannot become a wife, Meera. You can become mother. And he left. But the brother-in-law, Rana, troubled Meera like anything. Because society cannot understand a sadhu. They have never understood a sadhu. When there was Bhagavan Buddha, they gave poison. When there was Christ, they hanged him, and now the whole world became Christian. When there was Meera, they gave poison to her also. When there was Surdas, so many criticized. When there was Tulsidas, so much criticized. When they stay on the planet, they face so much criticized. When they leave the body, then people start following them. When Christ was here, no one was ready to accept him. Then everyone became. When Meera was here, no one accepted her. Now everyone sing the bhajans of Meera. So, Swakiya. Once she came to Vrindavan and in a temple, the pujari took a vow that I won't see the face of a woman. I never see any face of woman. I'll just meet men or my deities. So Meera was standing and doing darshan. He was so effulgent that when Pujari was giving arti to everyone, he can't control himself when he look at her face. But he was, oh, I have made a big offense. I took a vow, but I see a face of a woman. Meera said to him, oh Panditji, there's only one man in this whole universe. That is Krishna. Else all are just women only. You are a woman also. I am a woman also. There's a meeting of Meera and Mahaprabhu is also there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did met with Meera. And in somewhere it is also written that she know that he is Krishna. She knew. Because only the associates of Mahaprabhu knew. But others, if you see it Mahaprabhu from other point of view, then they, oh, a sannyasi. But Meera knew. She even wrote a bhajan on Mahaprabhu. I have that. Ab to Hari Naam lo lagi. Ab to Hari Naam lo lagi. Kit chori vah mohan murli. Kit chori vah gopi. Mudha mudhaye dor kati bandhi. Mudha mudhaye dor kati bandhi. Gaur Krishna ki Dasi Meera. Gaur Krishna ki Dasi Meera. Rasana Krishna basu. Ab to Hari Naam lo lagi. You know, the flame of Harinam started. Then he is asking Mahaprabhu, she is asking Mahaprabhu, where is your flute? Where are all the gopis gone? You shaved your head and became a sannyasi? She's arguing with Mahaprabhu. And then she said, Gaur Krishna ki dasi. See, she's even using in her bhajana, Gaur Krishna. This Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gaur Krishna ki dasi Meera, the servant of Gaur Krishna. And Rasana, on my tongue, the name of Krishna always stays. Bless me like this. So that is also there. Very bona fide, an extraordinary, loving devotee of Sri Krishna. There is only one problem started. Actually, that was a big controversy which was happened. And then Vaishnavas, many Vaishnavas has misunderstood. Actually, someone made a bhajan where they compared Meera and Radharani. Ek Meera, ek Radha. That's actually a song from a film. But it became so popular in India that they started comparing Radharani and Meera. That they both are in pain. But in that bhajan they have declared that actually Radharani is a loser and Meera got victory because she didn't marry. Radharani has to marry. But Meera opposed marriage and still came out with the devotion of Krishna. So someone crazy-headed made that bhajan, which is not authentic. Obviously, Mirabai is excellent devotee and much bona fide. But at any situation, you definitely cannot compare Sri Radharani with anyone else. She is incomparable. And that bit have started creating a controversy. So then few Vaishnavas got misunderstood and they thought that Meera had declared it. But she never declared it. She does have a feeling because Swakiya and Parkiya bhav, like Chandravali. In our Gauriya Sampradaya, there is Chandravali and Radharani. Actually, they both are beyond all the imagination. But as there was a bit competition used to happen between Chandravali and Sri Radharani to have Krishna, something, a bit was there in Meera's heart. That, oh, Krishna is mine, oh, Krishna is mine, oh, Krishna is mine. But we shouldn't consider controversies in our devotion. We have to see the good qualities. And the bhajan which she made, the devotion which, the spontaneously, that was her quality. She never used to, writing all night and then setting up a melody and then tomorrow she is singing. No. She used to see the beauty of Sri Krishna and she starts singing. With her, there's a special instrument known as ekatara. It has one string. Ekatara. A special instrument in India. I don't know what we call it in English. Is there any name?
There is no word.
Sudar.
Huh? No, Sitar is that.
It's ek tara. You can see in India now even. Ek tara. She was expert in ek tara. She used to play ek tara. And then used to sing melodies, kirtan. And even the story is, as Mahaprabhu merged into Jagannath, Mirabai also merged into Dwarkadish. She merged into Dwarkadish. After everyone gave him poison, she ran to the temple in Dwarkadish. She just jumped, merged into the deities. But she never, and all the other, like Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, and he merged to finish his Leela. So that is an incarnation, or that's himself Krishna. But with Meera, no one mentions, and even she never declared that, that she is like a gopi or she's like are special. But that's what everyone consider as a very, very special lover of Sri Krishna. So, by her kripa, maybe we could achieve some love for Sri Krishna. We need to seek for the kripa of all the special devotees. Oh yes, my mother reminded me. Beautiful story. Oh yes. Okay, let me tell you. Once, the guru of Mirabai was Raidas. People call him Ravidas also. Another name was Raidas. Both the names are there. In like slang, Raidas or Ravidas. So, once what happened from the village, one person was going to take bath in Gangaji. But it was very difficult to travel so long and then take bath. Now it's easy. So he informed everyone all over the village and said, okay, I'm going to take bath. If you want to offer, you have something to offer to Gangaji, you can give me, I'll offer on your behalf. Like still people does, if one is going to Vrindavan, you send things with him. Okay, give him a donation to there. Okay, give him flowers to there. So it was a bit like same. So he collected everything, and when he was crossing the small hut of Ravidas or Raidas, Raidas used to work and used to make things of leather. But he was very bona fide. There's sadhus like Pundrik, Vidyanidhi, who don't show that they are bona fide. They make their surroundings in such a way so that people misunderstand and don't disturb them. So he used to work and used to make things with leather. And people call him Sudra, he's working with leather, this, that. But he has no problem. So the person was crossing his hut and said, hey, Ravidas, I'm going to Ganga. Would you have anything to offer? And he was making bad, okay, where I stuck this. He was not interested. Then Raidas went and he had few flowers in a backyard, just wild flowers. And he gave 3-4 flowers to the person and said, offer this on my behalf to Gangaji. And when he said, okay, and he just stepped a bit ahead. He said, oh, wait, see, if Ganga give any prasad for me, then bring it back, bring it for me. He smiled, oh, he has given, okay, jewelry, he has given so many donations. You just give 4 flowers and you still expecting a prasad? Huh? He went. And then after Ved, before leaving, he offered, okay, Mr. Gupta have sent this donation of Gangaji, and then this have sent a sari for you, and then he have sent this. He was taking names and offering to Gangaji. And in his bag, just on a corner, the flowers were there, even just few patterns left. And he just put his whole bag like this. Okay, whatever is coming, that's from Ravidas. He said, okay, Jai Ganga Maiya. He did pranams and started walking back. Then he said, stop, he heard. Oh, wait. He looked back and he saw a beautiful decorated hands with henna and jewelry came out from Gangaji and gave a lovely golden bangle to that person. Oh, give this to Ravidas. I accepted his flowers. He took that bangle, so happy. Oh, this something, definitely. See, I suspect that this Shudra is very special. When he was going back, then he got so much greed. Lalach ko greedy kehte hain. He had so much greed. He thought this Shudra who works in a very dirty hut, working with leather, what he would be able to understand the importance of this bangle, golden bangle, extraordinary. Leave, who knows? I won't give it to him. What should I do? No, I even won't keep. Maybe it could become negative for me. What should I do? He said, oh, let's go and offer to King Bhoj. This is a very special thing. He would love me and he'll make me. A relationship would generate and then I could become his very, very personal friend with this. And he misused it. And then he went and gave that bangle to King. King was very happy. Oh, I've never seen such carving, such style of bangle, such standard. What a high quality of gold. Wow. He's so happy with that man. King gave that bangle to Meera. Because he respects Meera. He has affection for Meera. Meera doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. So he gave the bangle to Meera. Now Meera offered that bangle to Sri Krishna's deity, which she always keeps, to one hand. After a few months, she just desired and said, oh, first time, oh King, you gave me such beautiful bangle for my beloved. But his one hand is looking so nice, but there is nothing on the other hand. Can you please give me one more bangle? King got so excited because this is the first time in the life when Meera asked him for something. He called the best jeweler of the world, showed him the bangle. Okay, can you make a copy of it for me? He looked at the gold. He said, this kind of gold is not available on this planet. This is not related to this planet. It's maybe 50 carats. As ever you understand. Obviously 50 carats becomes so soft, even you cannot hold, but that's what I want to say, very divine. And this style of carving and the things which are there, no, I have never seen. I'm the best jeweler of this world, but I've never seen anything like this. No, I can't make it for this. Krishna, but the king was so surprised how this could happen. So what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? He called the person who actually gave him the bangle. He said, hey, tell me, otherwise I'll hang you to death if you lie to me. Tell me from where you get this bangle. First he said, no, I just bought it. And no, tell me true. He said, I offered flowers to Gangaji and Ganga gave me this bangle as prasad. King said, oh, that's good. Take 100 kgs of flour, offer to Ganga and bring a full truck of bangles. He's a king. Okay, they took thousands of flowers and offered to Gangaji. No hand came out. Nothing is happening. He again called the person. I was thinking, must be lying. How can Ganga give a bangle? I offered many flowers. You tell me the truth. And then when he's going to punish him, then he says, oh, okay, one thing I forget to mention. That flower was given by Ravidas. King tried a lot to call Ravidas to the palace. He didn't come. He said, I don't need king, king need me. I want to come here. King got so angry. How this Shudra is not listening to me? Anyhow, Meera heard from someone that this bangle is given by Gangaji when Ravidas give flowers. She calmed down the king. Oh, he's a sadhu. King, you cannot control a sadhu. You cannot get a victory to sadhu. So let me handle it. She went to Ravidas and said, oh Baba, I heard that if we offer the flowers given by you as a prasad, Ganga gives beautiful bangles. Can you give me 2-3 more flowers? Yes, who are you? He said, I am your servant. He smiled. What you want to do with the bangle? You want to dress yours, you want to look good? No, Baba. She covered the deity of Krishna with her sari. She opened that. Oh, here is my Lord. You can see there's one bangle in one hand. I want to offer second bangle for the another hand. Please give me. Ravidas smiled. He again went backyard and bring 3-4 more of those flowers and give it to her. She said thank you, did pronounce and started on. Ravidas said, hey, where you are going? He said, now I'm going to Gangaji, walking so far to get the bangles. Ravidas said, oh really? If you want, I can call Ganga here also for you. Why you are going so far away? He said, it is possible? Yes, why not? There's a saying in Hindi, अगर मन है चंगा तो कटौती में गंगा. मन है चंगा तो कटौती में गंगा. Means changa is actually a Punjabi word.
Pure.
A man, if your heart is pure, then katoti is actually a special tub which people use to clean leather. When you want to clean leather, that special tub or whatever it is, that's known as katoti. So that's an old saying that if your heart is pure, then the water which is in katoti, that could become Ganga also. So he said, if your heart is pure, then this dirty, smelly water also could become Ganga. Offer here flowers, he told Meera. Meera offered 4 flowers to that katoti, this water was there. And she was waiting. And she was disappointed. No hand is coming. Oh Sadhu, how would I be able to offer the second bangle? She turned back and said, wait. She heard a voice. And again the beautiful decorated hands came from that katoti and gave her the second bangle. She offered it to her deity. The leela of sadhus and the leelas of devotees are just out of this world. Bhagavat means the stories of Krishna's devotee.